Welcome back to Shib, everyone. What will happen in just 48 hours was disclosed by Shiba Inu's CEO. Today's Shiba Inu news. After the U.S. Federal Reserve raised interest rates by an additional 75 basis points on Thursday, the cryptocurrency market saw a decline. Although Bitcoin saw slight declines, other top performers, such as Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, also saw losses. While Polygon and Uniswap also saw increases, Bitcoin remained above its most recent $20,000 support line. In this video, the CEO of Shiba Inu will discuss what will transpire in the next 48 hours. Today's Shiba Inu news. To view our most recent content on Shiba Inu price forecasts and expert analysis, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get the video started right now. The majority of cryptocurrency tokens were trading down on November 3rd, with the exception of a few altcoins and stablecoins. With a 7% loss, Dogecoin was the biggest loser, followed by Shiba Inu, which fell 4%. Polygon, however, increased by more than 6%. At $1.01 trillion, the worldwide cryptocurrency market capitalization was slightly down, having fallen more than 1% during the previous day. Nonetheless, the overall trade volume increased by over 40% to $2.76 billion. Throughout the latter days of October, Shiba Inu displayed a great deal of bullish vigor. A few continuation of trend clues are visible in the SHIB price after last week's profitable bullish trading idea. To determine the next course of action, key thresholds have been established. The price of Shiba Inu shocked the cryptocurrency industry when the infamous meme coin surged 55% in the last week of October. When SHIB was trading around 0.00000019 last week, the bullish thesis stated that a 20% rebound was probably going to test the bearish liquidity levels around 0.0000001350. The bulls printed a last-minute monthly high at 0.159. Further validating the bullish trade strategy. After surpassing day traders' expectations, bears were hesitant to short the price of Shiba Inu, which is currently auctioning at 0.189. Since the new October high was set, SHIB has dropped 21%. Volume surged throughout the rise, and the relative strength index broke through oversold territory. The price of SHIB is currently trading slightly above the 8-day exponential moving average. This is the first time the moving average has been used since the October 27 bullish cross, which sparked the extra 30%. Additionally, the RSI is still in bullish area, indicating that the upward trend may continue. Given these elements, the price of SHIB may pose a threat to recently formed short positions close to the monthly high of 0.159. The market value would rise by 30% in the event of a rally from the current price. If the bears break through the 0.104 liquidity zone, which is located beneath the 21-day simple moving average, the bullish thesis may be invalidated. Another drop towards 0.970 might be triggered by a sweep of the low. In the event of invalidation, Shiba Inu's price would drop by 17.7%. In numerous messages, Twitter user @Schley relayed information from other people regarding significant Shiba Inu meme coin transactions throughout the previous day. At least 100 billion SHIB was carried by the biggest of these. 202,438,224,000 coins was the value of the biggest one. From the sequence of transactions, a total of 847,035 billion SHIB were transferred to the OKX exchange for sale. $1,268,000 is the equivalent of the 850 billion SHIB that was previously mentioned. A few days prior to that, Gokhstein Media founder and Bitcoin influencer David Gokhstein declared he would be adding additional Shiba Inus to his collection. He intended to seize a little more than 2 million meme coins. I am big on Shiba Inu and Dogecoin regardless of what maximalists from these communities think of me for supporting a rival coin, he said, reaffirming his support for SHIB. SHIB has down 15% during the last few days from its most recent local high of 0.145. At 0.123, the price is in the middle of a range. The most recent information regarding the Shibum rollout has been made available via Shiba Inu Layer 2 Builder Unification. Unification said in June 2022 that Shibum's public beta testing could be made available by the third quarter of 2022 or later. Regretfully, Shibum could not be released in the third quarter of 2022 by Shiba Inu developers. Consequently, the social media community actively sought updates concerning the team's work on the Shibum launch. Satoshi Kusama, Shiba Inu's principal developer, said he is frequently asked about Shibum's release. Without providing any details, Kusama said that it would be revealed shortly. The Unification Foundation is putting a lot of effort into creating a safe and practical product. Unification stated in a blog post that, although the question of the release date of this project is something we hear and consider daily, it's much more important for us to work with and support the team to ensure the most secure, usable vision and accompanying product possible. The official player's handbook for Shiba Eternity was issued by Shiba Inu on November 3, 2022. During its distribution, the 1,150-page guide was split into 4 sections. In addition to expressing regret to the community for the one-day delay, Satoshi Kusama hinted about the possible Shibum beta launch. He mentioned that in advance of the beta release, Shibum and the Shiba Eternity game would be promoted together. Kusama also emphasized Shiba Eternity's recent noteworthy accomplishments, such as the game's bug fixes and more than 250,000 downloads on iOS and Android. He added that the game's update would be made available later this month. Shiba Eternity Lore NFT drop on OpenSea is a special NFT drop that will be available in the game. Prices for the artwork vary from 0.001 ETH to 1,000 ETH. Additionally, according to the Unification Foundation, working with the Shibum team will continue to be a top priority for the year. In addition, the team stated that they would do all effort to ensure a successful Shibum launch in order to get ready for the public beta release. Some ongoing work on the alpha version was brought to light by Unification. The Shibum developers stated in an educational post that the internal alpha is still being optimized every day to meet the demands and the size of the audience that is anticipating it. Because of this, the core team has been working on our advice very quickly, and a public beta release is almost here. We're eager to support, develop, and make a public update available soon, so the win is not far off. Less than a week remains until the U.S. midterm elections. 35 of the 100 Senate seats and all 435 House seats are up for grabs this year. The stock market has historically done better following the midterm elections. Since there is still a strong correlation between Bitcoin and major stock indexes, some investors anticipate that cryptocurrency will rise after Election Day on November 8. According to a Charles Schwab report, the stock market did better in the 6 months following the election than it did in the 6 months prior to 17 of the 19 midterm elections since 1946. The main reason for this is that investors experience uncertainty in the months preceding Election Day. As things become clearer, investors become more confident, and they bid up the market, stated Mauricio Di Bartolomeo, co-founder and chief strategy officer at LED. Timothy Holland, chief investment officer at Orion Advisor Solutions, stated, "If history is any indication, we simply need to get through next Tuesday, and the road ahead looks a lot better. You're going to pass the midterms, and seasonality is about to improve." Holland pointed out that the market dislikes gridlock and that a divided government is likely to be present in Washington, D.C. The stock market's performance has already deviated greatly from its historical levels, with the S&P 500 down 27% so far this year, much worse than the index's average performance in prior midterm election years. But this year might be different. "I think given where interest rates are, I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of those years where the rally fades back," said Di Bartolomeo. The key interest rate was raised by the Federal Reserve by 0.75 percentage points on Wednesday, reaching its highest level in 15 years and ranging from 3.75% to 4%. I believe the markets are going to be less sensitive to any developments out from the midterms than they were to the Federal Reserve's movements, major economic data indicators, or any movements out of the Treasury, stated Joel Kruger, market strategist at LMAX Group. That concludes today. To view our most recent content, remember to give it a huge thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you need further adjustments.